And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mark Johnson, host for Sports Rapp. Along with me tonight, guest host Alex Long is in the studio. Welcome to the show, Alex.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, hey, good to have you here. Kevin Thornton is pretty much history as far as co-hosting goes. He's pretty much gone. He has decided he wants to pursue other interests within the realm of TV. He wants to become a director, so he's going to try and direct my show, but not tonight. He's going to probably wait and do that next week. He is on assignment tonight. Please. Oh, man.
Just when we're beginning to have a little fun.
Jeez, I'll tell you. No respect for the dead here.
No doubt.
Anyway, so Alex, you're a sports fanatic. What kind of sports do you like?
Basketball.
Basketball.
It's got to be basketball.
Got to be basketball. I'm a basketball freak myself.
Yeah, we watch anything, but basketball is like the main attraction type deal.
Yeah. The NBA is like number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So tonight's topics, we have a couple of topics tonight. I've been jotting them down here. The first one is going to be, we're going to talk a little bit about baseball. I'm not too hip on who's playing for the Beavers this year, or I know they're in first place and they won the first half.
I think they're leaving us soon.
Yeah, they're leaving us soon, and wouldn't it just figure that?
Oh yeah, as soon as they get good.
As soon as they get good, and they're leading in the.
Packing their bags. Of all places they're going to Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, we have nothing against Salt Lake City, Utah.
Seem to be hearing it in the news a lot, though, lately.
Well, yeah, it was good for the Blazers,
Oh, what can they say?
Anyway, so I guess our first question is, do you approve or disapprove of the Beavers leaving Portland? What do you think about the Blazers leaving Portland? Second question is, what do you think about the Orlando Magic's draft day trade? They traded Chris Webber away to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for Anthony Hardaway and 3 first-round picks to be taken in the 96, no sooner than 96, with the other 2 following 2 years thereafter, so 98 and 2000.
I don't get it. Orlando, what were they thinking? They would have been top of their. I bet you they would have been tops next year if they would have taken Chris Webber. I
think the main thing was, could they afford Chris Webber? They were already over the salary cap.
Supposedly.
Shaq, no, they were. I've talked to people that know that for a fact.
But think of it. Besides Shaq, the rest of their team doesn't have salary worth nothing. I mean.
Yeah, you got Scotty Skiles.
Yeah,
and,
but
he's got to be making a little bit of money.
I bet she doesn't make anything over average or anything like that, I bet.
Well, that very well may be. I don't know. Anyway, 397-5886 is the phone number.
Call.
You've got our topics up here. We have the Beavers leaving Portland, and we have Orlando trading Chris Webber to Golden State for Anthony Hardaway and 3 first-round picks.
We found out why they did that, too.
Why'd they do that, Hubs?
Because Anthony Hardaway this summer is doing a movie with Shaquille O'Neal, and Shaquille played with him one day, liked him, and that's why they traded him, supposedly.
So
the inside scoop.
So Shaq had
a little bit of
executive power there in getting Anthony
Imagine
Hardaway.
that.
Imagine that. Anyway, I'm told we have a phone call. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Mark?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to say you look especially good tonight with that shirt on there. That's a beauty.
How does it look dark in the studio, or is it just me?
The armpits look a little dark. Maybe you're out.
He looks good every night.
I look good every night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Oregon's gonna do without any beaver in there. Getting rid of the beaver.
It's a tragedy. It really is. I've never been to a Portland Beaver game.
I have.
Have you?
Yes, and the attendance there is absolutely pathetic.
Well, you would think, with them doing so well this year, that the attendance would be up. It's not.
No, it's not at all.
Why is that?
Go to a Beavers game.
Mark.
I like the Beavers. I don't hear much about them.
I like that Beaver too.
Yeah.
You hear some of their scores. Anyway, what were you saying?
I like the Beavers too.
I
don't understand why. Where are they going?
Salt Lake City,
Utah. Big move.
I mean, it was good for the Blazers.
Mistake.
So
No more Beaver for Oregon, I guess.
Yeah, every time we get a decent sports organization going, they're just like,
No more
you know,
Beaver for you, Mark.
What's that?
Nothing.
I'm gonna have to turn the volume up on the phone, guys.
Yeah.
I can't hear the callers.
Who's the dork? Who's the dork with the black hat?
He is a fill-in co-host because Kevin has decided to hang it up as far as co-hosting. This is Alex Long. He's our fill-in co-host.
I got scammed into doing this.
So I wouldn't have to go solo tonight and really look like a total boob. Which I did 2 weeks ago, and then I had to have a shoot-off with JJ, and I looked like even more of a boob because I lost. So I can't win. I just can't win here.
No. You're getting pretty good at doing that.
I am.
You're getting some good practice in.
I'm getting pretty good at becoming a dork around here. So,
And we are proud of him.
and we yeah, the TV station loves me. They really do. I'm number one on their hit list. Yeah, or something like that. I thought my show was the hit, but yeah, they explained it a little bit.
Yeah. Minor executive miscalculations.
Major executive miscalculation.
Oops.
Anyway, what do you think about? Is the caller still there? We have lost the caller. I don't know. This monitor makes it look dark in here.
I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just work here.
I don't even do that. Anyway, I don't understand why Orlando did what they did either. I mean,
Makes no sense.
it makes
Well, it
absolutely
kinda
no
does.
sense at all.
I don't understand it because they had, like you said, they have Scott Skiles. Anthony Hardaway's a guard. They've got Scott Skiles. They've got-
Well, okay, if we're gonna talk about that, let's talk about the Blazers then.
yeah,
What did they do?
they have a-
They had a chance to get 6'11" Irvin Johnson, right?
Oh,
This
Lord.
guy would have been
Oh, Lord.
great for them, right?
I don't get this. We
And
haven't.
what do? They draft a guard. And what do they say about it? Well, he was the best guy available at the time.
The most athletic.
All right.
We have 12-man roster. 6 of the guards. Our 6 of the players are guards.
The other 6 are forwards.
The other
We
6 are
have no center here. Hello, Blazers.
I don't get it. I can sit and watch a Blazer game.
We need a center.
I can sit and watch a Blazer game, and you can sit there and say, "We need to do that. We need to do that."
Oh, yeah,
And
it's
I'm just,
easy-
I'm
it's
just some
easy to
idiot
do
watching a game, and they
It's
think
easy-
they figure it out.
It's easy for me to do that. I mean, I could watch a game and go, no, get it inside. Do this. No, you're screwing up
The
again.
next coach of the Jordan
next coach
Blazers
of the
right
Portland
here,
Trailblazers,
ladies and
right
gentlemen. Mark my words.
God, wouldn't it be great?
God, God
like-
help us.
It'd be so awesome,
No, no.
Anyway, we're dying out here,
Yeah.
so please
Anybody wants
call.
to call in,
We have
call.
only one phone line, and it's 397-5886 is the number to call if you want to make a total fool out of us.
We'd appreciate
That's
it.
what we're here for. We're here to be made fools of. So
I'm a guest fool. He's the normal host.
I'm the full-time fool. He is the part-time fool.
And moving up in the world.
Anyway, Portland. Since we last saw you out there in TV land, the Blazers drafted 6'2" guard James Robinson out of the University Hollywood Robinson out of the University of Alabama in the first round of this year's draft. And with the second pick, they kind of got the right idea. They went for a bigger man. They got 6'11" Kevin Thompson out of North Carolina State. Probably the better choice of the two.
Took him a while to figure it out.
Well, yeah, I mean, they could have had
Hello.
Irvin Johnson, and then we could have had a new Magic,
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'll happen.
Sure, that'll happen. Instead, who gets Irvin Johnson? The Seattle Supersonics.
Just who needs
a big guy like that,
Yeah,
right?
just-
I mean, they've already got a huge
Were they
lineup
the
there.
Western Conference Finals last year? Where were we?
yeah,
Where were we exactly?
Yeah. So I don't know. We're down there in the cellar as far as the playoffs go. We're looking for a big man.
At least we're still in this
and we
playoffs.
draft a guard. That makes a lot of sense.
Way to
Thank
go.
you, Blazer. organization.
Bravo, front office, bravo.
But the Blazers, in all fairness, have not really been known to make the good draft picks.
We did okay with Mark Bryant.
We got Mark Bryant.
He was
with the number
21st. He was
pick.
21st
Right.
pick.
And and of the number 21 pick in the draft in the last 5 years, he's the only one still
Yeah,
playing
with
in
the
NBA,
original
so-
the original
with
team.
the original team. Yeah. So, hey.
The man of many facts, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway.
And bad Elvis imitations.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm getting better.
Or so you say.
Or so I say, yes. Well, I've got a cold right now. So, essentially, the Portland sporting market is going to heck in a handbasket here. The Beavers are leaving. The Blazers are losing. We've got. Hey, now here's something.
Our show
We've got an indoor soccer team.
Yeah, we got the Portland Pride.
The Portland Pride, and we've got a roller hockey team.
Roller hockey team who
The Portland Rage.
are not doing very well at this moment. I heard their opening bout we ousted. Pretty we're ousted. Our opening little roller hockey bid.
That's okay.
At least we're trying.
It's a new thing here, and
At least we're trying.
Maybe this will make up for the Beavers leaving. I think in fact, I think the Portland Rage had more attendance probably than the last Beaver game. I would imagine.
Have you ever watched like the highlights at night? The Portland Beaver highlights at night on Channel 8 or whatever. Yeah, but they have about 10 people where the
over here.
They have like 10 people where the home run is hit, if there's a home run hit at all.
If there's a home run.
And then you've got like the lonesome shot of some guy like buying a ticket so he can sleep over in the bleachers, get a decent home,
Homeless people are the only ones attending Beaver games now. It's really pathetic,
Yeah,
I can see why Joe Buzis
wants
to take the team away.
Last time I went there, like concessions were just absolutely,
It's like
$10 for a hot dog.
$10 for a hot dog.
Oh God, I'm not that hungry.
$15 for a Coke. I'm not really thirsty, thanks.
The beaver hats and stuff I hear are selling real well, especially the one with the beavers. Oh,
we have a phone call. Thank you. Thank you for rescuing us. Go ahead, caller. Hello.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, you said that we need a big man. Why didn't we draft you?
I'm
I think
not
the
tall
Blazers should have
enough.
drafted you, Mark.
I'm not overweight. I'm under tall.
Have you seen his
No, you
tremendous,
would rip it up out there.
his tremendous talent?
I heard you could stick with Shaq.
Say what now?
I heard you said you could stick with Shaq.
I doubt that.
You could be
I
stuck
could-
by.
I could get stuck to the wall by Shaq. Maybe that's what I
Didn't
meant
you
to
play
say.
City League? I heard you ripped that up.
I held my own in City League. Let's
I
put it
watched
that
him.
way.
I watched him. He was good. He was good.
In my heyday, I could average.
Yeah,
As a center, I was
can I
average.
just send a little message out there
What's that?
to all the people from Saint Helens?
What's that?
Scappoose wants them in football now, during the season, anytime, anywhere. Moquin and Wilson want anybody from the class of '94 from Saint Helens, but we don't think there's anybody that can stand up to us. And I know there's nobody. There's nobody with the balls to stand up to us.
We shall see.
St. Helens or St.
St. Helens.
Okay.
I graduated, kind of, sort of.
You kind of graduated. Alex is a partial graduate.
Yeah.
St. Helens.
Hey.
St. Helens Institute of Technology.
Okay.
Enough said.
And what degree did you get to get on this show, Mr. Johnson?
I am the resident sports director here.
I see.
Self-appointed, kind of. But,
Yeah, self-appointed. Nobody else wanted the job.
Nobody else wanted the job. They gave it to me, and I said, Mark, you know basketball, don't you?
And I believe it was,
Yeah.
Mark, please, we need something to do with sports. We beg you.
Please do something. We have a phone call. Thank goodness we have a phone
It's
call.
a miracle.
Go ahead, caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. What's happening?
Nothing. Hey, what do you guys here? I just turned this on here and heard you guys talking. What are you talking about?
Well, a couple topics. First of all, do you disapprove or approve of the Beavers leaving Portland and heading to Salt Lake City?
Yeah, I disapprove of that. I used to go watch them all the time. I mean, that's something kind of like to do on the weekends or whatever.
Okay, and
You're about the only one.
So you were the fan up there.
Yes,
I
I'm
saw you
one.
on the highlights.
I
man.
saw you on the highlights.
I know
yeah.
you were there.
You were the only one there. They duplicated you about 20,000 times to make it look like the place was full.
The magic of television.
Magic of television. And our second topic deals with basketball. Last week's draft. What do you think about Orlando making that big trade after they drafted Chris Webber and they sent him to Golden State for Anthony Hardaway?
I don't think that was a very good
I don't.
choice. That was, I don't know, they got a pretty good player for one, an all right player, but then they get a couple of first-round choices that, well, it could or could not work out for him, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Hooray.
So, another disapproval for the Orlando
2
Magic.
zip.
2-0 there.
They're batting 1,000.
Right on. I don't know. I would like to have gone to a Beaver game up there and watched them.
Still go this summer, man.
Well, yeah, but I just never have the time.
I don't understand. That's
I
like
really
the
liked them Beaver.
What's that?
Beavers. I really liked them Beavers.
Yeah,
I'm
You know,
they're great now.
I'm a
used
Beaver
to do
fan.
it all the
They're-
time when you was a kid. Used to go out and watch them. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a historic team. I mean, there was.
What are
They've
they?
been
What are
around
they?
for
What are they going to
years.
do with what is it? Not the Coliseum, Civic Stadium. What are
Civic
they
Stadium.
going to do with that outdoor stadium?
Well, they might have to put a dome over it and
Oh, yeah,
make
we-
that the new home of Portland Pride.
We have money.
We have money. Sure.
It's coming out of our ears.
Right. I wish I had money coming out of my ears. Surprise! And there's a quarter.
Yes, we're reduced to cheap magic now, folks.
Cheap camera tricks. But anyway.
Alrighty. Well, I'll go ahead and finish my dinner. I just thought I'd call in.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks a lot. I haven't eaten since breakfast this morning, and they're talking about food. Thank you
Yeah,
very
thanks a
much.
lot. What are you getting, caller?
Yeah. Send a pizza our way,
It's
please.
Maze Plaza.
Please send your
Please.
pepperoni pizza leftovers to Channel 9. No,
Care of-
don't do that. Don't do
Brett
that.
Johnson, care of.
Yeah, don't do that.
Also,
I can just see I get this big old bag full of
what
pepperoni
do you
pizza.
think of Philadelphia's pick, Sean Bradley?
Sean Bradley. Well,
Yeah, he
there's an
didn't- he
interesting
played-
story. There's an interesting story behind that, and we'll get to that as soon
We'll
as we
get it.
take care of this phone call.
Thank you for calling.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, I don't know when you're going to start. Hello?
Hello.
I just want to know when you're going to start talking about the football program.
We're getting to it.
We're getting to it soon.
All right.
What are you talking? High school, pro,
High school.
high school? I take it you are a football player.
That's right.
Saint
Scappoose
Helens.
High School.
Scappoose.
Number 66.
Number
You know them
6?
all. Matt Moquin.
Right on.
Okay. So, what
Pay for
specifically do you want to talk about with the football program?
Well, St. Helens Scappoose football programs.
Okay. Who's going to have the tougher team this year?
Us, definitely. We're going to run them over.
You
No
think
question.
so? You think so? Hey, we're the defending state champs.
Yeah, I was
man.
gonna say, who won the championship last year?
Yeah, but did any of the juniors play? No.
Oh.
Well, I guess Bubba played. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they had most of their second team in for the second half of that championship
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I know because I was there.
I was
we saw
surprised.
McCoy running water in there.
What's
How much-
that?
We saw McCoy running water in there. Yeah, Plum was too.
All right. Hey, they were in though.
Rittenauer's too scared to come play against Scappoose.
We'll pass that along to him.
McCoy and Hubs
Which
are nothing but
Rittenauer?
water boys.
What?
What's written?
We're gonna run them all over next year.
We'll see. I was kind of surprised that St. Helens with all that big team with Chris Long and all them, all the big guys didn't get there, and then the team that should have been no good got the whole thing. Oh well.
That's true. I don't know.
We can talk about the football program. Sure.
Sure, we'll talk about football.
Call in. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about.
That's right.
We're not picky.
That's right. We're choosy host, choose Jiff or something like that. I don't know.
That's Murray Johnson, care of Channel
I
9.
think I'm just gonna move to Virginia for a while and become a hermit or something.
He does. Doesn't he look like
Yeah.
Swiss Family Robinson or something?
Swiss Family Johnson. I don't know.
Oh no.
You ever thought of just packing up and leaving town for a couple of weeks? I have.
Oh no.
Very recently, I have. But
This is pretty sad.
oh, phone call. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. I know people call in and they love
All
to
the
talk
time.
to us. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I'd like to tell those guys in Scappoose to watch their butt. And for you, Mark, lay off the pork and beans. You can see it around the tits.
May I ask who this is, please? Who is this? He's gone? He's lucky. Anyway,
Come on, we dare you. Call right on back.
I'll verbally abuse you.
We don't care.
I may not be able to beat you up, but I can verbally
It's
abuse
Marvelous
you better
Mark
than
here on
anybody
Channel
else.
9.
I am like the Rush Limbaugh of sports talk here, okay?
Check out that sleek form.
That's right. This is the Rush Limbaugh look. This is the look of the 90s, folks. The only thing that I need now is like my little video fireplace behind me.
Yeah, and
the bookshelves.
the cardboard books.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
need a little thing that says.
I need to write my own book because he's got his book all the way across
Yeah,
there.
we need a wooden little name tag that says Mark on it. You know.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
I agree. Go ahead,
Hey.
caller.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, it seems like the kids from Scappoose, it seems like they're more scared of the guys from St. Helens, from what I can tell. It seems like they doing all the talking, but nothing on the field.
Yeah.
So that seemed kind of obvious to me.
I'll tell you what, come September and October, we'll see who can walk the walk.
Yeah. Do you have any choice words for those Scappoose members?
I'll tell you what, the players can talk the talk all they want, but
Yeah.
unless they can walk the walk, the talking don't
We
mean
shall
nothing.
see. We shall see.
The proof is in the pudding, as they say.
Yeah,
Kidding.
I kind of think Scappoose is just all the pretty boys. You know,
I-
all play, no work.
Yep, I think
And I got St. Helens this year by 14.
easily.
We'll remember that. Call back. We'll see if it works out.
Okay.
I think St. Helens is going to be a team to beat this year. You know, they've
Yeah.
got a lot of good.
There's a lot of
underclassmen
the underclassmen are highly underrated, I believe.
Yeah,
I've
they
seen
really
them play
are.
and practice and stuff, and they're not as bad as people seem to think they are.
Well,
Really.
it's going to be a matter of who wants it
Yeah.
worse. You know, I think St.
Who's got the
Helens.
desire?
Who's got? Yeah, I mean, the incentive is going to be there for St. Helens to try and win a second
Yeah.
straight championship.
It's just like the same thing with the girls softball a couple years ago,
Yep.
or whatever.
Yep, they won back-to-back
Yeah, they went
championships.
back to back, and it was because they knew what it took to win.
Yeah, and I think you're going to find that even though some of these underclassmen didn't get to play a lot of the minutes, I think you're going to find that they're going to be pumped up and ready to go. And we'll see what happens this season between St. Helens and Scappoose and who's going to win that battle. I think
St. Helens.
St. Helens.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we have a phone call. Go ahead, caller.
Hi.
Hello.
I just wanted to apologize for that guy that called. I think Big is beautiful.
Thank you. I like the Rush Limbaugh look.
He
I
really
do
does.
too.
Well,
You're
yeah.
handsome.
Well, thank you.
I think you're a nice guy.
Thank you. Would
Don't
you
worry
like to
about
go-
what people say. It doesn't matter
Would you
anyway.
like to go out sometime? I'm serious. I'm single. Are you single?
No, not really.
Mark is.
Why is it the married women always think I'm good looking?
No, I'm not married, but I'm not single.
Well,
Stop it, Mark's better.
As long as you're not married, it can work.
Nah, I don't know about that, but I think you're a really nice guy, and I don't think you should let people get to you.
Well,
He
thank
does.
you.
He doesn't. He's
I
moralist.
try not. I try not to, but I've always had a short fuse. I really have.
He's got
And
no
it's-
morals. What do you expect?
It's you know I have my downsides, you know, and that is one of them, my downfalls. But I'm trying to work through it, you know. Television is my therapy. let's
Moving
put it
on
that
up.
way. No, television is my therapy, so you know.
Why do you
Well,
think
then
he's
that's
on
all
all
you
the
should
time?
worry about.
Huh?
I said then that's all you should worry about, not what people think of you.
I think you're right. And starting right now, I'm going to do that.
Bravo.
All
I'm
right,
going to
then.
do that.
Thank you very much for calling.
Okay, you have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye.
What kind words?
I love this show. I love
great.
doing this. This is the reason I like doing this is because you have people that appreciate it.
Yeah.
You really do. There's people that will criticize
Even if it's
you.
once every show, you have that thing that just
That's
makes your
right.
day.
I'll tell you, there's people out there that will criticize me until Hades freezes over. But if I get, you know, I hate to say that
Metaphors for-
HE double toothpicks, okay? That's as close as I'm going to come to saying it
Hockey
because this
sticks.
is a family show.
Hey, we've got family.
I'm not going to let people
we've
get
got
to me
family.
like you.
We've got family values. On this
That's
show.
right, and we have a phone call to boot, so. Go ahead, caller.
Caller.
Mark?
Yes,
Yeah, I'd just like to respond to that guy who called in a moment ago saying that St. Helens by 14 points.
okay.
I really see no way that, I'm from St. Helens, I see no way that they'll get more than 14 yards in the game. I mean, physically, we just dominate the St. Helens people this next year. If you've seen our this football team of '94 for
Talking
Scappoose.
Scappoose over St. Helens.
Now wait a second here. You're
I'm
from
St. Helens originally, but now I live in Scappoose.
Oh, you
and
live in
I
Scappoose.
used to
I
go
was
to it.
I was gonna say because you said you were from St. Helens here, and I was kind of confused here. Have you actually seen these guys practice?
Yes, I moved here. I went to St. Helens my freshman, sophomore year, and Scappoose was junior year. I'll be a senior year next year. I don't want to mention names because I don't want to make any enemies. But
Who are you?
I really see no way that they can possibly beat Scappoose. Scappoose is physically dominant to them. I mean, they have Dustin Wilson, who is just an animal out there. I mean, he was all league last year. I saw nobody from St. Helens that was all league. Matt
Well-
Moquin, Dan Nelson. They're just
St. Helens is. I'll tell you why St. Helens was overlooked for that. Was their first two losses Their first two games they lost.
That has nothing
They
to
were
do with all league.
preseason.
Yeah,
No, it has a lot to do with it because they
In
were,
league, that stuff's
they were
all
rated
state.
number 2 in the state before the season even started.
Yep.
And when they lost those two preseason, I mean, they were preseason games. They were
Against
non-league games.
non-league.
They were out of the top 10, and they never saw the top 10 again, but they still won the championship. And it's because
Yay for that.
because of coaching like Wes Bigham and his coaching staff.
Superior coaching staff, may I tell you.
Not
Kudos to
taking
them.
anything away from Scappoose,
No, no.
Scappoose' coaching staff or anything, but Wes Bigham is a proven winner
Yeah, he is.
when it comes
And
to
multi-sport.
when it comes to-
Multi-sport.
But the
multi-
seniors next year aren't proven winners from St. Helens. They never saw the field this year. They rarely saw the field, and that's a fact.
But they were
Mark.
part
Don't
of the
deny
team,
that.
though. But
Don't
they're
deny
part of
that.
the team, and they know what it takes to win.
Scappoose is going to show them what it takes to win, though. That's how they learn, is when we give them a quick ass kick
Okay,
next
how
year.
many returning guys do they have in Scappoose this year? Cody?
Starters,
Yeah.
4 on defense and 3 on offense,
Okay, not very many.
but more on than St. Helens, and those guys are much tougher. St.
Yeah.
Helens knows there's nobody in St. Helens tough enough to step up to us, and they know that. If you ask them, they'll admit that. I don't hear anybody from St. Helens High School calling in. I think they're scared, and you know they're scared, Mark.
They have nothing
They're
to
scared.
prove.
Dustin Wilson wants anybody from St. Helens.
What does St. Helens have to prove? They're the state champions.
Yeah.
They're all seniors. Those
That
juniors
doesn't-
can't prove anything. They didn't prove anything. The juniors from Scappoose started proving it this year on the field. The juniors from St. Helens didn't play. They didn't prove anything. Mark, you know this. You don't want to admit it because you're from St. Helens, but that's the truth.
We're an
Hey,
objective show here.
it's like I said, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, we're in the weight room already. The guys from Scappoose, I don't see St. Helens doing nothing.
Have you
We've been in
been
there for a month. They're doing nothing.
Are you actually down seeing, spying on the St. Helens team or what?
No, I can tell by looking at them. They look weak. They don't look like they've been in the weight room to me.
Well, give them
Well,
time.
then maybe if we're not saying you're wrong. You may,
I mean,
it may happen.
You have nothing to say, Mark. This is the truth. This is a fact. Anybody from St.
Well,
Helens that wants us,
I'll tell
can
you
have
what.
us.
I'll tell you what. Let's wait until after St. Helens and Scappoose play, and then we'll see.
I don't even know if they'll show up to play us. I don't
Yeah.
think they'll play us.
Yeah, right.
I think they're scared of us.
They'll show up.
They'll show up.
No,
I'll tell you what. I bet you anything. There's plenty of St. Helens players out there watching right now, and you know what you're doing. All you're doing is firing them up right now.
That's what
They're
we-
going to be in the weight room.
Mark,
They're
I
going to
want
be in
to
the
fire
weight room
them up.
tomorrow.
The only way to have even a competitive game is if we fire them up. If they're not totally fired up and they play the greatest game of their life, this game will not even be close. We will
We
mop
will
them
have a
up and down the
special
field.
post St. Helens Scappoose game show.
Yeah, the brawl afterwards. That's
we
what
want
it'll be.
everybody to call right on in. We shall see then.
That's right.
We shall see then.
I mean, I'm not biased. Even though I graduated from St. Helens, I'm not biased. I mean, may the best team win. I just happen to think that right now, St. Helens doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. They're going to be the #1 team going into the season.
Hey,
What do they have to prove, right? Scappoose is the one with something to prove,
yeah.
if you ask me.
Underdogs.
Go ahead, caller.
Yes, I called a little earlier ago about saying that St. Helens by 14 over Scappoose.
Right?
And it seems like the guys from from Scappoose are more worried about the guys from St. Helens. They're mainly on the phone talking to you guys, and what are they doing? How do they know what the guys from St. Helens are doing? They're probably working out right now while they're on the phone watching you.
Yeah.
Good point.
And honestly, what do they have to prove when they've already won, their state championship? What have Scappoose won?
Yeah.
Nothing.
There you go.
We beat them on their home
they,
field
so
last
they
year.
have, so they have to
there.
come into play. St. Helens don't have anything to prove,
That's right.
and the
We
guys
pro-
from St. Helens, they keep talking about,
We proved it last season. We proved we're the better team.
oh, obvious, the
And I
guys
can't-
from Scappoose are walking around running their mouth talking how good they are, how tough they are,
Yep.
but they can't beat St. Helens, which didn't even have any All League guys, but they beat them. So
Right.
obviously that tells them that, all that talk you do on the field is nothing.
Seems to
Yep.
be the general argument for Scappoose this year, or this coming year, is that they're going to be good next year. Or that their juniors this year, this past year,
Right.
were better than our juniors. Can't say, there's no way to say. All we can say is, from the tail of the tape so far,
St. Helens-
all we can do is take the past, and
Right.
we've killed them.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious to see.
Well, I
They're talking
I
about
have a
this.
problem. I have a problem believing that the St. Helens players are not in the weight rooms. I mean, if they are any type of athletes at all, they do have a summer weightlifting program at the high school, and I cannot believe that there's not football
I know
players
Coach Bigham.
in there every single day.
I know Coach
pumping
Bigham.
iron, running.
Heck yeah.
And I'll tell you what, if I were Coach West Bingham, if they're not out there, they'd be out there by tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I can really vouch for that because I've been working out with him since
I know Coach Bigham. He works them like dogs, but he gets the job done. I know he's got something going. It's the secret training camp.
Yeah. Kind of like the
secret.
Blazers. Yeah.
They need to worry about themselves instead of St. Helens.
Yep.
And worry about having a good season themselves.
Yep. I'll tell you what.
And worrying about where they're gonna go after the football season's over with.
Yep.
Yep.
You know.
Where are they gonna celebrate their loss, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
They need to try to play with the big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'd appreciate if you call in on our special show. Come call back again. That'd be great.
Nothing special about this show. It's the number one show on Channel 9. Oh.
No, the special of the special show.
The special of the special.
The special of the special of the special.
Right. Anyway,
the special part.
Now Alex is a temporary fill-in because he wasn't even sure he wanted to be on tonight.
I got asked to do the show.
Conned, begged.
And we will
use
talk
whatever
about that.
word you want.
Talk about that in just a minute.
Yes, after we talk about this this
moving
phone
right
caller.
along here.
I tell you, we have plenty of phone calls. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hey, I just called and talked to you a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was going to say something about that guy who says about the St. Helens football players, how they're not big or they're not lifting or something like that.
Right.
Okay, well, I heard this saying one time, it's not the size of the ship, it's motion of the ocean, so kind of like the players don't have to be big, but they can still, outrun them.
I'll tell you, yep, exactly right. I mean, they proved that with guys like Lyle Pence and Keith Pence.
The entire Pence organization.
The entire Pence family has proven that, thank you very much.
Papa Pence, Mama Pence.
Papa Pence, Mama Pence, they all played.
As a matter of fact, I work with both of them. Actually, I work with all three of them.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I knew David and Mike.
No, that's her cousin.
Let's see this. Mike,
David.
Keith, Lyle.
I knew a couple of them before they graduated.
Mo, Curly, Larry. I don't know all of them.
Anyway, I was just, I've been out of school for 4 years. I was just calling to, tell that guy.
Oh, you're a youngster then.
No, well,
I've been out of school for 8.
Younger than you are.
I've been out of school for 8.
No, it's not. He's not that he's young. It's that you're old.
I'm old. That's what it is. I'm old.
Ancient.
I'm ancient history.
And you're still doing this television show.
Hey, but that's okay because
Moving on up.
That's my physical therapy and my mental therapy.
Anyway, I just thought I'd call and say that, and I'll hang up so see if that guy will call back and see what he's got to say.
Yeah, just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, we're gonna have an ongoing battle.
The idea
We'll
is
keep
for us
it
never
going
to
all
talk.
night.
See,
Right, that's the idea.
we don't want to talk at all. We just want to sit here and just do nothing.
Mediate the war.
Yes, mediate the confrontation.
Yes.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
Where are
I'll
we?
probably be back if he calls back.
Right on.
We'll be listening for you.
All right, we had the Sean Bradley thing, and then we had whatever you were
Sean
talking about.
Bradley.
Way back, whole 10 minutes of the show.
Let's hold phone calls for a second. We're going to talk a little bit about Sean Bradley. The story behind Bradley was there was talk that Orlando was going to choose Sean Bradley with the number 1 pick.
Why would they do that?
Well,
they have Shaquille.
You know why? It was to
trade.
To trade.
To the Blazers, possibly.
Right, to trade and
we have a spare guard or two.
For things like that. Yeah, right. Or 3 or 4. And the thing was, Orlando knew that Philadelphia had planned to pick Bradley with that 2nd pick.
Right.
And they thought, well, we might, use him for trade bait.
Trade bait. That's the problem.
And
that can always backfire.
Philadelphia got word that they might do that, and they said, hey, well, if you try and do this to us, we're going to take Chris Webber and we're going to trade him away somewhere, and you're not even going to give him a chance. Or there was talk of sabotage there, and Philadelphia said, well,
scandal.
We won't take take Anthony Hardaway if you won't take Sean Bradley. That was the thing. So.
You heard it here first on Channel 9 Action Sports Television.
We have a phone call. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, I'm from St. Helens, and I've been with the seniors that are going to be playing football this year since mid-school, and they haven't been very good winners. I honestly think Scappoose will win.
You think Scappoose will win? You don't think that last year's experience of watching from the sidelines is going to help?
Not really. I mean, they possibly might win, but most of the good players left. And the good players that are left are going to be juniors this year. The seniors this year suck.
She knows.
Okay.
She knows every one of them.
She
folks.
knows every one of them. Well, I don't know. I would have to say that St. Helens is not stupid when it comes to recruiting the younger players coming up through the ranks in junior high and early high school. They know what it takes to win. They know what it takes to who to recruit, and I really can't believe that St. Helens is going to be that poor of a team this year.
I know. I can't.
I honestly hope that they do win.
Oh yeah.
But I really don't see where they have that big of a chance unless they put more of their juniors starting.
You never know.
Well, yeah.
I know. Coach Bigham is. You got to go with the seniors. But if the juniors prove themselves, I can imagine him. Sticking with the seniors no matter what.
Exactly. I mean, he's
a smart coach. He'll go for the win.
He's gonna go with the best players. He's gonna go with the guys that can. You're gonna go with the guy that brought you to the dance, right? Essentially, you're gonna go with the guys that can get you to the championship game. And if that proves to be sophomores and juniors, and if your seniors truly do suck, as you say, then he's going to go with the players that are playing good. And if that means that the juniors and the sophomores on the team are playing better than the seniors, he's going to bench the seniors. He's not going to care that they're seniors.
He's going to give the seniors their fair share.
He's going to give them their fair shot. But if they're not playing well, he's going to put guys in that can do the job.
Will go for the win.
I agree with you. Coach Bigham is a very good coach, obviously, or we would not have been in the championships last year and won.
Exactly.
I just hope he uses good judgment, and maybe the seniors will let me put this nicely, pull out
maybe the
this year
will get
and try and win. Because in past years, they have not even tried to win.
Well, maybe Alex is right. He just said...
maybe the seniors will get fired up about this.
Hopefully there's some senior football players watching the show right now from St. Helens. If there are, let's hope they get fired up enough to head down to the weight room starting tomorrow and kick some butt on those weights.
I'll forget tomorrow. Let's do it now.
Right. Head on down there right now.
Show. Come on down. We'll set up the weights. Be no problem.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for calling
Bye-bye.
in.
Mark's personal trainer.
That's right.
As you can tell,
you are. I am Hans.
And I am Franz.
This for me?
Oh no. Don't ask us what we're doing, folks. It's pretty sad. I mean, it's pretty intellectually stimulating. That's it.
We're playing.
What are you doing, sir?
We're playing musical microphones.
Da, 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 da. Don't mind him. He's just the host. We have a phone call.
We have a crazed lunatic running through the studio.
Can you put him back in his cage for... Jeez. We have a phone call.
Would you believe that's our director?
Yeah, would you believe that's the head coach? Big boss man.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Frankly, I don't think St. Helens can win this year. I mean, our seniors, they think they're all great, but they're not really that great. I think the junior class, this coming up junior class, is the best Scappoose had in quite some time. I mean, they're going to make the difference. The seniors this year, they're pretty good, but they're cocky and frankly don't like them too much.
Are you talking the St. Helens ones here?
No, Scappoose.
Scappoose.
Yeah, but I think Scappoose will win just because they're bigger, they're stronger, and they're badder.
And
I think we should get off the football subject a little bit. I mean, I think there's a lot more other sports in the fall than just football. And
well, that's true. There's volleyball, there's soccer, cross country.
A lot of those things are exciting. People don't go out to see them. You should go out and see the other sports besides the main one.
I would love to be able to tape some of this stuff, but I just, with my work schedule the way it is, it just really bites.
I'll tape it for you, man.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. We have it on tape. He has volunteered to do this for us. You're my number one guy. Just remember that. You're my number one
reporter.
Right. You're my number one.
I already got asked to do this show.
Hey, I told you didn't have to go on. I told you I could handle it by myself.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
I am a studly guy. I can handle this show by myself.
Mark Johnson, personal stud.
Personal stud service. That's what it says on my business card, you know.
Personal escort service.
Personal
Call
stud
him,
service.
he'll go out with you. Trust me. He'll go out with a box on two.
Hey, you've seen any of my ex-girlfriends, you'll know I'll go, no, never mind.
Actually, I have, and they were most interesting.
Yes.
Interesting is the word.
Yes, we won't talk about my past
On to
love
the
life.
next topic.
On to the next topic.
Sean Bradley.
Sean Bradley is a good one.
Wait a second, I heard. Oh, never mind. Forget Bradley. Bradley, you don't deserve it.
That's right.
We have a phone call.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, that girl that called in saying that she wanted to go out on a date with you.
No. She didn't say she wanted to go out with me.
Oh.
I was asking her out.
Well, I think you need a haircut. You look like a goddamn chia pet.
You don't look like a chia pet. Actually, I'm letting it grow long on purpose, believe it or not.
You can contact Mark Johnson, care of
CCTV. Right in with your beauty tips here, would you?
You're gonna pay for a haircut? We'll sponsor that. Come on. You gonna do that or what?
I don't know. I'm gonna let it grow long. I'm gonna look like JJ. He seems to get all the women, so I figure if I look like him.
All I hear is JJ's got such beautiful hair.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Watch it.
Hey.
Who was that? Who was that?
God has spoken.
Hey, I forgot to tell you, he's a regular watcher of my show.
Oh, I see.
He is, isn't he?
One step below Mark Johnson, you understand me?
No, he's a step above.
Oh, okay.
But he watches my show.
Oh, I see.
Go ahead, caller.
He's the producer.
Yes, Mark.
Yes.
You know all these Scappoose and St. Helens boys calling up, arguing over the phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they should just stop it. I mean, I'm not really for any of the teams because I don't really watch football except for the pro. But, I mean, why should they argue over the phone? They should just take it out on the field.
Yep.
Do it. 12-round brawl.
Well, I agree. I agree with you, caller. I think, you can talk all you want, but unless you got the moves to back it up, the talk doesn't mean a thing.
The moves.
You know, if you haven't got the moves to back it up, then you're nothing. You know.
This coming from
a nobody.
A nobody. He's no one. He's no one.
So.
No, he's.
You're supposed to enjoy the game.
Johnson.
Yeah, I mean it's a game to be enjoyed, not to be.
Yeah.
I mean, of course there is a rivalry between St. Helens and Scappoose, and there always has been, there always will be.
Have fun.
Yeah, we've got a St. Helens fan in the studio.
If they have fights and stuff, between Scappoose and St. Helens, why don't they just take it out on the field? I mean, they could really beat each other up,
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at some of the attitudes of these football players.
Don't put on the shoulder pads. Don't put on any of the protective gear. Let's go out to St. Helens or Scappoose or some neutral field somewhere. Get 12 guys from each squad. Let them play both offense and defense, and let them rip each other apart.
Yeah, I want to see blood. I want to see bones.
We'll tape it.
I want to see cartilage.
We will see who the better team is. Let them go at it. I'm not a barbarian, but I mean, I'm an animal.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
You look real cute, okay?
Thank you.
Would you like to go out with Mark?
Bye. She
Call
sounds
back.
a little bit young.
Call back. Would you like to go out with Mark?
Yes, all you single women out there, call if you'd like to go out with me.
Mark needs a date. D-A-T-E.
The
397.
397-5886 is the number to call if you're a
Come on down.
single woman and you'd like to go out with me. And
you may have to get on the waiting list because Mark is
right. There's a line around the block, but
not just this block. Every block
in town. And I'm getting silly here, and Alex is spurring me on here,
Oh
no! Kevin told me the other day I need an earring, but I said no.
An earring?
Yeah, I said I'm just not the earring type,
If you get the long hair, then you can go for the earring.
Okay, if I get the long hair, then I go for the earring. That's next.
No, because.
Okay.
Well, thank you for calling.
We have a phone call. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark.
Yes.
I think this stuff about the St. Helens and Scappoose football team is pretty pathetic.
I think you're right.
I think it's kind of.
Somebody called up and says, "Hey, let's talk football." Let's go for it.
It sounds like a bunch of old biddies,
I think the Scappoose team is pretty much just talk. I mean, Scappoose.
Well, last few years I haven't seen Scappoose backing it up on the field, so.
Wasn't it like 80, was it 90? Did they win it 90?
It was like 1973 was the last time they won it. Thank you. What's that?
Anyway, I think St. Helens is kind of like a sore pecker. You can't beat it anymore.
I hope the viewing audience didn't hear that. I did. I'm not going to repeat it.
Can we get that? Her number, please? Name, address, rank, serial number.
Right. Is caller still there? I don't think
No,
so. I think she hung up. I heard a click and
I would click after
I would
that.
click after that too, yes. We're getting silly. We got about 15 minutes to go
Can
here.
you believe this? We're getting phone calls up the wazoo.
I love it.
We
Go
are
ahead,
talking
caller.
Move
Hello.
on.
I was the girl who called before the other girl and said you're kind of cute, you know?
Uh-huh.
And you said to call back and, you know, if you wanted to go out, but I'm only a 7th grade going on 8th grade.
Too young.
2 months for you, honey. Jailbait.
Jailbait. No, thank you.
Thank you anyway.
Over 21, please.
Okay.
Aren't you impressed by the fact that he would accept you, though? Or would think of you?
If you were over 21, if you were over 18.
18.
Thanks,
He'll
bye.
take them as they come. Moving right along.
It's like, yes, I've already got a line waiting around the block, but, yeah. Not.
You'll get in the 7th grade and under category. Well,
if I can't find anything else. Last resort.
You never know. You may be getting a call before the end of the night, ma'am.
No. Let's not even discuss that. Thank you very much. Oh, watch, this is her father calling. Go ahead.
I'm coming after you, butt.
Go ahead, caller.
12-gauge shotgun.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, what's the topic about?
Anything
whatever you want to
man.
talk about as far as sports.
Well, I thought it was. Oh, okay.
We talked a
Beavers
little
leaving Portland.
We talked a little bit about the Beavers leaving Portland and heading to Salt Lake.
Orlando's stupid trade. I mean, interesting trade.
And you're trying to get a date also?
Hey, I'll use any means I can. You
It
know.
grew out of nothingness. One girl called. She just called back. She's in 7th grade.
But I said no. I had to decline. You know.
Secretly, he took her number down.
Maybe that guy next to you could loan you one of his girls.
Yeah, I bet he's got a veritable harem of them hidden in his closet.
Let me tell you.
Hidden in his closet, just add air, right?
Well, you can ask JJ for one. I know he's got a few.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm thinking of growing the long hair.
JJ, I'll take anything that.
Yeah,
I'll take JJ's leftovers, man.
Straddling that long hair of his.
I'll take JJ's
left
leftovers.
hair. It's
you
like
know?
Samson Delilah.
It is.
We're chopping it off, JJ.
That's
We're
right.
coming after you, big man.
Maybe I could come down there and we could cut it off. Think that'd ruin his powers?
We're big.
I think so.
We're big.
I think it would. I think it would do it. I think it would do it. I think if we cut his hair, cut his hair about as short as mine. We cut his hair shorter than mine.
Oh boy, he'd be hurting if he did that.
He would have absolutely no power whatsoever with the women.
No, he would not.
He would be like
all the women would hate him. Just
he'd be like me now. Yeah.
All the women would hate him instead of just some of the women.
Right. You know. But right now, I'd take his leftovers. I really would. I've seen some of the women he's dated, and I would take his leftovers.
Poor baby.
Yeah, you know.
Poor guy. I really do feel for him.
Not.
Mark.
Yes.
You do.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Cutting
JJ.
in and out. We can't hear you, JJ.
And it's really too bad because we really wanted to talk to you.
We're gonna have a guest host now.
Like I said, Alex is a possible temporary permanent replacement, but we're not sure.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm having a great time.
I was kind of hoping we could get a female co-host in here and really spice things up.
There's no reason why we couldn't have
a serious phone call. Go ahead, serious phone caller.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, I think your hair should keep on growing.
Thank you.
You know, you look
He's in
cute.
between hair stages now.
Yeah, I've had the short hairstyle for a long time, and I'm just...
It's not
Maybe
about
you
hair
can, like, grow it
pieces.
out and then, like, an earring.
That's a possibility.
That's what he's planning.
It's a possibility.
I'm going to pierce it for him. I used to have a pierced hair.
Yeah, he's going to get out his BB gun and pierce my ears. So.
All right, on.
Ow!
BB gun, that's what, BB gun, that's what you think.
12-gauge shotgun, boy.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Anyway, do you want to go out with Mark?
So what's your friend's name there?
What?
This is Alex Long.
Oh, okay.
You want to go out with Mark?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Because.
He's really actually a much nicer guy than he really comes across as.
I'm really a wonderful
I
guy
already
in
got a
person.
boyfriend.
What's that?
I already got a boyfriend.
So?
But no one can be as good as Mark Johnson.
I'm a two-timer.
Well, you don't have to be. Dump him, go out with me. Simple as that.
Why?
God, there's so simple solutions to these things, and they make it so difficult.
If you grew your hair out, maybe I'd go out with you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Can we get your name?
No.
Can we take your name like off the air?
You do realize we are tapping your phone call. You do realize
We've got a reporter outside your door right now.
there's a van on the way to your house. Oh, no.
I'll grow my hair long.
Hey.
I will do it.
Hey,
That's what I'm doing right now. So
It's all about
Get
that
that earring.
And get the earring?
Yeah.
What, do you
Then
have a
you go out with
suggestion
me.
for the earring style? Do you want like a
Not
hoop?
the right, the left.
Do you want, yeah.
The left,
Do you-
right, obviously. Obviously.
We don't know about Mark. We don't really
I
want
thought about one in each ear, just to cover all the bases.
Do you
But
want like a small hoop or do you want like a cross? Any earring suggestions for Mark?
What?
how about a blazer earring?
Earring suggestions for Mark.
A blazer earring, huh?
No.
Style of earring,
Both.
hoop, a cross, what? Little
No
stud?
cross. Yeah.
A cross.
A cross. Okay.
Okay. Write that down. Executives. Executives.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm writing this down.
I don't know.
Am I that desperate for a date that I'll grow my hair long and get an earring?
If you like lose 100 pounds. that's
No.
when you say-
Hey, it's the Rush Limbaugh look. Trust me on this.
Take the collar down.
Anyway, I hope we didn't just get this young lady in trouble.
Sean Bradley. Okay, you didn't hear the official
AC
story
Green. What's
on-
going on with AC Green?
I heard he came to Portland and.
Well, he's in Portland doing his summer basketball
yeah,
camp.
they interviewed him for Portland for the thing or whatever.
Jeez, man.
It's because your thing's just coming on over.
Oh,
We have
hi.
a phone call.
We have another phone call. Don't
Come on
mind
down,
us.
you're the next contestant. We're not really running this show. We just
Right.
kind of look like meters.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Can we talk about something else than you wanting to get a date and all these stupid-ass girls that get on here and say
All right.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
serious
Compared to you, I
question,
know.
and I'm tired of this. What do you think about U of O and OSU this year in football?
In football?
Sorry as usual. I mean.
No. I think OSU is going to have a fine program this year.
What about U of
Fine
O?
program.
U of O? U of O, I think they're both going to do better than last year.
You think U of O will
uh,
win the Pac-10?
Huh?
You think they'll win the Pac-10?
It all depends on what kind of recruiting they did this year. I didn't really get a chance to see who all they recruited.
I heard they did
for-
a decent. I heard they did a decent
Yeah,
job.
they did a really decent job of
I heard
recruiting
they have a
players.
new couch. New couch.
They got,
They got a new
They
couch
have a new couch in the
in
waiting
the players'
area.
room.
Well, they got Jamal, that Jamal guy, the state player of the year in Oregon.
Yeah, I heard they did a good job. They got.
OSU did or U of O?
Oh man, why do you make me think
And
about
also
these things?
from Jesuit, they got like Woody Green.
Who did? U of O or OSU?
Yeah, U of
I heard they did some
I think U of O-
secret big time recruiting too.
U of O is going to do better than OSU, I think. They're going to.
Yeah, I think
They
so.
have a better recruiting.
And I got a guy named Dino Filia, too. He's out of California.
Yeah, I think.
He's a JC All-American.
Yeah,
Okay.
they brought in.
Let me make my predictions right now. The U of O,
official.
the University of Oregon, will finish in third place in the Pac-10.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
OSU, not quite as good. They're still trying to get things put together with the new coach. Out of the top 10,
How many other top?
Alex, straighten up and quit rattling your nails up against the counter.
yeah, Alex.
Hey,
Jeez.
hey.
He's
Have you
temperate.
been to any
He's
volleyball
temperate.
camps lately, Alex?
Pardon me?
Have you been to any volleyball camps lately?
Oh man, we're not gonna bring that one up. Don't even look at me like that.
Oh, everybody to know
How
that
many years
Alex
has that been?
was in girls
How
volleyball
many
camp.
years has that been?
Hey, now wait a second. Now,
actually, it was co-ed
let's
volleyball.
not
No,
criticize this. Now, in
co-ed
19
No, it's funny. It's just the same
No,
as
now
them
listen,
telling
It
you
was
that.
co-ed volleyball, and I was the only guy to show up. I was.
You did that too?
Heck yeah, it was
You
rad.
know what? Now
It was
listen,
like
now
20,
listen,
30
listen,
women. It was
listen to this. This is 1979. Picture this. In 1979, I was young
Bell
man.
bottoms.
I went to a sports camp down in Salem, right? And they have you sign up for like 3 or 4 sports that you wanna play, right?
It's all about volleyball.
I went archery, basketball, swimming, but my favorite one was volleyball. I like volleyball.
I played
You know
volleyball
what?
in
I was the only guy to sign up for volleyball. I'm surrounded
Is
by
that
all these
like
young
this?
ladies. You know, I'm going, man, this is
And they're,
great,
like, hopping
man.
and bouncing. And
I'm loving it. You know. I mean, all these other guys are going, why'd you sign up for volleyball? I said, I'm the only guy. There's plenty of women around me.
Got the big grant.
Oh, wow. Whoa, they didn't think of that.
It was rad. It's all about. It's all about
I mean,
that.
hey, you know.
But thanks for remembering.
It's all,
That's been a lot of
strategy.
Years. That's been a lot of years. That's like the first summer I was here, like 8th grade.
How long has that been?
4 years.
4 or 5 years?
4 years at least. Because I moved and came.
Anyway, OSU, as I was saying.
OSU, third place, second place.
No, U of O, third place.
Third place.
OSU's going to finish a little bit back. They're going to finish probably no higher than 6th place this year.
Third and sixth, we got.
Not bad. Not bad considering both of them were pretty much in the cellar last year. So I think that's going to be my predictions for...
We've got to get the Sean Bradley story sometime, anytime. Let's have the condensed version.
Condensed version. Bradley will help Philadelphia. Bradley will help Philadelphia this year. They can't go. There's nowhere to go but up for them, right? Okay. Enough said. Phone call.
What's with the Barkley Hornacek thing?
I don't know. We'll cover that next week. We have a phone call. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are looking for date?
Yeah. Yes, Simba.
I take you to Rocky Inn. We make love in my backseat of my Pinto station wagon.
I don't think so.
Come on, Mark.
I don't think so.
We love.
You're not my type.
Come on, Mark.
Next caller, please.
We put a Lucky Inn.
Next caller, please.
You might be surprised.
Next caller, please. We're gonna wrap this show up because Alex. Let me say something. Every show we get at least one of those calls.
Oh heck yeah!
And it's
a tradition here at Channel 9.
It's a tradition on Sports Rap, and it's a tradition that I would really like to have stopped as of this show.
Well, it's a conspiracy against Mark Johnson.
It is.
I'm out there all week long trying to find at least one crazy person that will call you up. Find out.
Anyway, we're going to be back next week. Hopefully, my guest will be Jeff Petrie of the Portland Trailblazers.
7 o'clock sometime.
7 o'clock.
Sunday
night. Be here or be square or be there or be anywhere.
Have a good one.
Good night, everybody.
You make the call. You're live in Channel 9. Speak your mind, because it's about time for the sports wrap.